we're looking at the Gobi, right? The Gobi from CJRB. Stonewash, ARBM9 steel, glow-in-the-dark nature green G10 handle. So that's interesting with the glow-in-the-dark feature on a budget EDC knife. Sign me up. Let's take a look here. Now, I think this design has been around for a minute, a couple of years now. I just never had checked it out myself, so I'm glad they sent it my way here so I can share with you guys all the details. We got a zipper pouch and a wiping cloth, and let's take a look at the knife here. All right, the good, the bad, the ugly. What's this one all about? Let's go ahead and take a look. Right off the bat, this is a little bit greener green, if that's a thing, than the typical Jade G10 scales. The typical Jade G10 are a little bit more opaque or what have you, right? A little bit subtle. This one has a little bit of green there, and we are going to do the closet test, right, to see how much it glows in the dark. So we can put that in here at some point in the video. You guys can check that out in action. But we have orange accents going on here. So G10 on the handle, we have orange, I want to say aluminum, right, back spacer and pivot color as well. We have a deep pocket carry clip, which is reversible. I mean, the pocket clip for CJRB's budget knives has not changed since forever. And that's a good thing because they're actually pretty solid, very well implemented pocket clips. So lefties rejoice, you got a pocket clip there. For companies who are not making reversible pocket clips for liner locks, there's zero excuse. Just make it, right, so lefties can enjoy it regardless. Why not? Right, we have a back flipper here, no thumb studs, which is kind of bizarre. Kind of makes you feel like there's plenty of room here to have placed some thumb studs, but that was not the case. And we have a back flipper, so one deployment and one deployment option only. And I want to say these were maybe back in the days where, you know, they weren't putting jimping on back flippers, even though nowadays we know, right, the jimping on back flippers helps a ton, but it protrudes out quite a bit, so that should help. And bam, right there is the blade, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look. A little bit of a Persian sauce, right, kind of trailing point there with a flat grind and a stone wash finish. All right, you guys want to see the zoom in here with the nice set it down on the table sort of approach. Guys, take a look. I do like that the handle kind of curves down a bit. That's going to help pretty much with the ergonomics. That's going to be pretty solid there. We do have, again, a liner lock, so the lock up here is going to be around, you guys be the judge there, 40-45% or so. So good engagement and a good cutout on the show side for us to be able to nicely disengage here. No crazy jimping on the liner. It's just a nice little chamfer cutout there. Nice and easy, comfortable to disengage. It's going to be on, I want to say ball bearings, but obviously it's going to be a little bit of a shake shutter for the time being. As we break it in, there we go. See, I just lipped off of the back flipper there a bit. So if we had jimping there, that would not be an issue, right? It would definitely grip onto the index finger every single time. We can light switch it. That will work pretty much all the time. Push button it. I guess you could fail it if you don't necessarily give it enough effort. So I would recommend, yeah, see, you could fail it if you don't give it the beans. So I would recommend always just going for the light switch back flipper approach, and you should be fine. Good alignment there, smack in the middle as you would expect. And checking the ergos, yeah, that's where it's at with this knife. Feeling pretty good. Full 4-finger grip, no forward choke option, but plenty of handle to accommodate larger hands. Again, my hands are average size, not the biggest, not the smallest. Also no jimping here on the blade, which would have been nice to have. Not a deal breaker or anything, but just something that, you know, you gotta get used to on other knives for better grip, more control as you place your thumb on the blade there. But a nice little slicey flat grind with a pokey tip, right? Like Nick Chavas will say. You should be pretty good there. Good amount of internal milling on those liners. Those are recessed, by the way. So milling on the non-liner side. Not much milling on the opposite side, though. And in case you're wondering, yes, we do have a quick overall measurement here coming in at 8.25. So we're looking at 8 inches and a quarter. We have a 3.5-inch blade with a 3.5 cutting path. Then we have a 4.75-inch handle. Again, feels pretty lightweight, and we have, again, one deployment and one deployment option only, so that's something to consider. If you do enjoy knives with multiple deployment options, this one might not be one that may, you know, speak to you as much. But I will tell you, you know, with the one deployment option only, right, they definitely tuned it pretty good. So it's pretty solid, right? Just wish it had a little bit more jimping there, or jimping period, on the flipper tab. And by the way, the other thing I wanted to say about this knife, I looked it up really quick. And yeah, it has been around for a couple of years now. I think I've seen some videos on YouTube from 4, 5, 6 years ago. So it's been around for a minute. And, you know, in case you weren't aware, like, this exists. And it might speak to a lot of people who really do like the Persian design. I know there's a lot of you guys out there who do really enjoy this kind of geometry, that this is going to speak to you. And in case you're wondering, this is what it looks like glow in the dark. I'm just gonna kind of post them side by side here so you can see what it looks like in regular room light versus obviously in a dark closet. Literally went into my closet, turned the lights off. You know, I did put, you know, an LED light to it, you know, just to kind of charge it up. That's what you do with glow in the dark nights. And then we went from there. But there you go. That's the difference. Hope you guys really enjoyed this one. If you made it to the end, you're the real MVP. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Either this one or this one. Peace.